you so much. Yes, it is Food Truck Friday. And George, this is so cool. Bus Stop Bistro.
And I love these folks already just because they told us to paint their bus.
To paint the bus. Maybe we can get a wide shot of this bus here because this is a school bus turned food truck. And yes, George, we get permission to graffiti.
That's a dangerous thing. You start handing this reporter Sharpies, anything could happen.
Absolutely, but you are talented. You are an artiste, and you've made a doodle there,
yeah,
George.
I did a couple of things. I did a little castle here, and then the first thing I did was a seascape over here. And then Colleen Curry told me that the palette and the canvas were more to my right, and I could have just go crazy over here. So Amber, I did.
Okay, so truth be told, I am not an artist like George is. I can do some stick figures, and I can do a really good flower. So I just did Lifestyle Live with a little heart, and of course my name. And Colleen, you gave us permission. You said this is A-OK to do. What is the history behind the graffiti on this bus?
Absolutely. So Jake, the owner, had the idea to have an old school bus. And since it is a bus stop bistro, we love it when people graffiti our bus stop.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk Bus Stop Bistro. What is the history of this? How did this begin?
So Jake actually went to culinary school back in like 2014, 13 era. He didn't know what he wanted to do when he went to school, but during school he decided he wanted to open a food truck. He bought this food truck, this bus. It was a food truck, but he bought it at auction, and it was completely destroyed. So he is also a mechanic, and so he was able to gut everything inside, rebuild it to his specifications, and we just opened last October. Our first event was October 1st of last year.
So Jake is the sous chef / mechanic.
Not sous chef. He is the chef.
He is the chef. Okay, all right. Boy, I almost demoted Jake for a minute.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that, George. Okay, so we are talking sandwiches too. I'm inside because I want to give you guys a tour as well. You want to come in with me, Colleen?
Absolutely.
All right, come on with me, Colleen. Come into the bus. Man, I tell you what, it gets a little toasty in here, but Jake is doing such a good job. One of the really cool things inside here, Colleen, is you told me, and maybe I can have the camera pan on over, look at these paper bags. I mean, you are going true old school when it comes to buses, paper bags with our names on them. Check these out.
Absolutely. We love the theme of the bus stop, and it is an old short school bus, so we went with old school lunch bags like your mom would make you.
So sweet, so authentic. Let's talk food because my man Jake over there, he is working hard. These are signature sandwiches, Colleen. Tell me about what we're seeing.
Yep, so we have 3 signature sandwiches. He is wrapping up the chicken Philly right now. We also have a Cuban and an Italian sandwich. Everything is made on the grill. The Cuban and the Italian sandwiches are pressed. As the tradition goes, those sandwiches are pressed.
Oh, look at that. I love that.
And then for sides, we have bread pudding that's banana flavored. And we also have our 2 signature sides, mac and cheese and German potato salad.
Oh, that sounds so delicious. All right, if we're wanting to find you / follow you / I want something to eat from this food truck, Colleen, where do we go?
So follow us on Facebook and Instagram as Bus Stop Bistro.
Bus Stop Bistro.
We have our next event. We're actually going to be at VCon at Lucas Oil next Friday morning.
Okay.
And then next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 20th and the 21st, we're going to be at Mayfest up at Camp Chesterfield.
You're all over, taking advantage of it all. Maybe we can get a shot of that sandwich right there because look at the sauce. Is that a signature sauce, Colleen?
That is a sriracha aioli.
We picked a really good day to be out here. Colleen, I know George is waiting on me. I would love to serve my buddy here, George, a sandwich. Is that possible?
Absolutely.
George, my man George.
Just hanging out by the window.
Do you have any requests, George, on what you would like for your breakfast / lunch?
I heard a mention of something along the lines of a cheesesteak.
Oh, a cheesesteak. Maybe a Philly, perhaps?
A Philly?
A chicken Philly. Okay, so we are going to serve up a chicken Philly. Colleen is getting it ready because, George, you have your own paper bag with your name on it. So she's got the bag, the sandwich.
Just like my mama used to do.
Package. Oh, look, she's packing it up, too. You gotta love that German potato salad, she says.
And it's chicken Philly.
And it's chicken Philly. George Mallet, here you go, complete with fork, napkin, and all, paper bag with your name on it. How do you feel about that?
All right. Hey, by the way, I was mentioning my mama, because
Yes.
this is the way she packed my lunch.
Absolutely.
Our question of the day today is, what is it that makes the mom special in your life?
What makes your mama so special? Because as we all know, mamas do so much. So chime in on that question of the day and let us know, and hopefully we can read some of those coming up here in just a little bit. I see Dylan. I see Amber. I see Lifestyle Live. I see Wish TV. Oh, Randy. I don't see Randy on the list.
Yeah, okay, all right, Amber, I see that there.
I'm sorry to break the news to you.
Okay. Hey.